What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. What's up, damn time? What's up, Sherry? What's up, Gigi? What's up, Matul? What's up, Mustafa? What's up, Dolores? Alright, we'll give him another minute, y'all. We'll get started. What's up, Ty to Ty? What's up, Osane? What's up, Dorothy? What's up, Naja? What's up, Cheryl? Alright, let's begin. Let's begin. How about we get started? What's up, Blake? Now, for those of you who've been around, we're gonna talk about this solar wind. This one is called solar wind. So let's get it. Now, what is plasma? Now, you probably heard Brother Wisdom and other star seeds talk about the plasma now. So what is it? Plasma is ionized solar force because it literally makes up the elements or the chemical elements of the sun and stars, and it's the most common state of matter in the universe as a whole. You see what I'm saying? So it literally makes up it makes up the sun and stars. That's what they are made of. They are made of plasma. What is plasma? We always tell y'all plasma is liquid soul. See what I'm saying? So now, what is solar wind? Solar wind is the continuous flow of charged particles that is projected from the sun, which permeates the solar system. So that heat radiation that y'all feel that comes from the sun, what's up, Zen Mama, is the solar wind. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got going on here. That is the solar wind. So, and it literally projects itself, that this plasma projects itself all over our solar system. So now, in other words, the solar wind is the solar force that's projected from the sun. Like I just said, what is another name for solar wind? Y'all know it as corona. A coronal mass ejection is the scientific term of the solar wind projecting itself from the sun. You see what I'm saying? From the sun. All across our solar system and even the universe, because plasma doesn't stop, right? So yeah. What is the new golden plasma on the planet? It is universal soul / source energy that is now permeating the atmosphere of our planet. But why is it permeating the atmosphere of our planet? Because it was prophesied that it will be the return of the Herulian energy, the rider on a white horse. And now this is what you're seeing. This Herulian energy is coming back in the form of this golden plasma, this golden heat, this golden force to do what? To alter and transmute the beings on the planet. So yes, this planet gonna heat up to a point where it's gonna set on fire and become its own sun. You see what I'm saying? And become its own sun later on down timeline. So much so to it's gonna be so hot on this planet, motherfuckers whose melanin ain't on point right now, they gonna feel it. Another thing that's going on. This is literally the return of Heru, the golden child, and his twin sister, Nema, Self-Care Advocate, the golden daughter. You see what I'm saying? We also see that the plasma is giving birth to dark matter, or celestial melanin, which is the golden daughter's Nema Self-Care Advocate's energy. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? What's up, Sarah? So yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about here. What's up, Blake? They caught that the plasma energy is actually giving birth to new forms to dark matter. So they're giving birth to a whole new form of melanin. See what I'm saying? So y'all about to hear this yourselves. Give me a second here.
figures, this plasma is giving birth to dark matter. And the birth is coming out from underneath the plasma. I have a lot of footage of this in the live video that I did before this, and this is in Germany. So if you're just tuning in, this plasma is having contractions, and it is able to give birth to dark plasma, to dark matter. I think Tesla said that plasma had a side about it, a dark side that they did not understand. And this is the plasma giving birth.
The dark side is, I told y'all in my WandaVision video that they gave you twin sons. Remember I told y'all one of them was supposed to be a daughter. Alright? The twin sons, that's just the Lucifer. And, so there's another play on the Gnostic teachings where Sophia gave birth to twin sons. One was Lucifer, the other one was Jesus, basically, or the Christ. Right? So, but in actuality, Lucifer is the brightest star in heaven, your crown, your pineal, that fell to earth, which is the heart chakra. And eventually, he even fell as far as hell, which is the root chakra, right? So, and Jesus is Lucifer as he walked through the valley of the shadow of death, which is this realm here. The valley of the shadow of death, or the land of the dead, is earth as you know it today, right? Earth right here, right now, right? And then Jesus did what? He died, and then he ascended to a high level. So he is Lucifer on his way back up to higher levels of consciousness or higher realms of existence. Lucifer is him fallen, but they are the same being. So there's no need to have twin sons. It's supposed to be a son and a daughter. You see what I'm saying? Baby Heru, or Heru the child, and Seshat the child, aka the golden daughter. So you had the golden son and the golden daughter, right? So it's supposed to be two. So now she called it dark plasma. That's something we ain't heard yet. Dark plasma. The golden daughter is producing her own new form of melody. So not only do you have a new form of light, which is the Heru energy, the golden child, the golden son, you also have a new form of darkness, which is the golden daughter. So let's continue here. Let's continue here.
I've only got a little small video clip, and it's slowed down to 0.25. But it built its web, and it still can change its shape. But at this moment, it's focusing on giving birth. With the movement that's taking place. These plasmas are all over the world. These webs, the plasma webs, are all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so if this one is giving birth, you can rest assured wherever these plasma webs are, they're giving birth to this dark plasma that comes out of it. They created it. The lights brought it to life. The plasma lights. It's getting ready to come out from underneath it it's giving birth. Here it comes, right there.
There it is.
It's the dark plasma. Boom. And again, I did a live YouTube video earlier, right before this. If you go toward, fast forward it, and when you start seeing these big webs, that's where we caught the plasma giving birth to the dark matter. It's not a joke. It's not rain on your lens. It's none of that. This is a very serious matter. It's very serious. People are not prepared for what's coming. we're not being told. So we have to get the news out ourselves, is what we've got to do.
So as you can see,
So what?
yeah, that's pretty much what she says for the most part. She continues on talking about it, but as you can see, there's two plasmas. There's the golden plasma, which is the Herulian energy, and then there's the dark plasma, which is the Seshashin energy. My bad, the Seshashin energy. You know, because you had Heru the child that was being reborn, and you had Seshat the daughter that was being reborn. Because remember, they kind of edited out the daughter. Also, she goes by the nickname Nema, which is Amen reversed. See what I'm saying? Nema. Which we now know that Nema is the new dark plasma. Is the name of the new dark plasma that's hitting the planet. You see what I'm saying? So is Seshat Nema, or Nema Seshat now. There you go. Nema Seshat. Also, you got Heru. You know, so you now you got baby Heru or Gragu now. You know, they've been playing with this for some time. Sometimes it's a daughter, sometimes it's in Project Power, it was what? A daughter. That was Nema Seshat. In Star Wars, it was a son. That was baby Heru. You see what I'm saying? Heru the child. So you seeing this, and I forget, I gave y'all a name. It was Heru the child had a special name. Matter of fact, he shows also up in the book of the law. You know, there's supposed to be a new son. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so they give you one of the names in the book of the law. Astrological had a name for this coming child, this coming golden child, as well, this golden son. But he only talked about the son. Nobody's talking about the daughter. You know, so this is what's happening here. So it's a two-way energy, and now we own it. We know that there's something going on, true, but nobody's talking about both energies. You see what I'm saying? It's not just one or the other anymore. In the book of the law, it was prophesied that there would be a balance of both feminine and masculine energies. See what I'm saying? That was supposed to hit the planet. Now, this plasma producing this golden plasma producing dark plasma fulfills their prophecy of there being a balance. You see what I'm saying? So let's see here. Heru, the child. So he has a special name too. I just forgot it now. I'm gonna look it up for y'all. Let's see. Or Horus, the child, as he's also known. And yeah, you even have a picture of him, but nobody's talking about the daughter. See, they always keep one out the picture. So they did this shit in Marvel. They gave the Scarlet Witch, which we know now is the Scarlet Woman, 2 sons to fuck you up. See, they keep doing this. They either gonna give you the sun, the solar energy, or they gonna give you the daughter, the feminine energy. But they ain't gonna never give them to you at the same time. It's gonna be a rarity. The motherfucker who come out with that shit at the same time, I guarantee you that nigga gonna get sacrificed. If one of these niggas come out showing you the sacred daughter and the sacred son at the same time, that nigga gonna get sacrificed. Or that nigga gonna get sacrificed. I guarantee you. Harpa is the name of Heru, the child. Harpa. Now let's see what the name is in the book of the law. In the book of the law here. So we back into Aleister Crowley, book of the law. Let's see here. Book of the law. Heru. Heru the child. Check this out, y'all. Heru Raha, literally horse, sun, flesh, among other possible meanings. They composite deity within Thelema, a religion that began in 1904 with Aleister Crowley and his Book of the Law. Heru Raha is composed of Ra Horkuit and Horpa Krai. He is associated with the other two major Thelemic deities found in the Book of the Law, Nuit and Hadi, who are also god forms related to ancient Egyptian mythology. Their stelae link Nuit and Hadi to the established ancient Egyptian deities Nut and Hor-Behet. I think I'm saying it right. Behet, Horus of Edfu, right? So let's look into this here. The active aspect of Heru Raha is Ra Horkuit, sometimes also anglicized as Ra Horkuit, or Ra Horkuti, or Ra Har-Akt. You see what I'm saying? Or Ra Harakti. You might see it like that. Means Ra, who is Horus of the horizon. Ra Horkuit or Ra Horkut is the speaker in the 3rd chapter of the Book of the Law. Some quotes from his chapter. Now let it be first understood that I am a god of war and of vengeance. Fear not at all. Fear neither men nor fates, nor gods nor anything. Money, fear not. Nor laughter of the folk folly, gossip. Nor any other power in heaven, or upon the earth, or under the earth, the underworld. Nu is your refuge, as Hadi your light. And I am the strength, force, vigor of your arms. So basically telling you he is your magic personified. Nu is the feminine energy. Ha is the masculine energy. But Ra Herakti or Ra Horkut or Ra Horkuti is the personification of those feminine and masculine energies here on the physical plane. That's why he said, I am the strength, force, vigor, and vigor of your arms. Your arms is what? What do arms represent? Action. What do you do with your arms and hands? You perform actions with them. See what I'm saying? I am the warrior, lord of the 40s, the 80s, cower before me, and are abased. I will bring you to victory and joy. I will be in your arms in battle, and ye shall delight to slay. That's why y'all have a desire to kill these motherfuckers. A hidden desire to kill these motherfuckers, shall I say. But some of us are just outspoken and don't say it. We ready to murk these niggas, right? Success is your proof. Courage is your armor. Go on in my strength, and ye shall turn not back for any. There is no law beyond do what thou wilt. Why is there no law beyond do what thou wilt? Because how you gonna follow the law of a corrupt regime? You see what I'm saying? How you gonna follow the law? No, you know you gotta put up with they bullshit, whatever. But when it comes to your well-being, that's what he's saying here. When it comes to your well-being, when it comes to your safety, your survival, fuck they law. That's basically what they saying here. Like Malcolm X said. Yeah, you follow their laws, you do this, you do that. But if they put their hands on you, then you put their ass in a motherfucking cemetery. This is basically what they saying here. What Ra Horkuti is saying here. Put their ass in the cemetery if they fuck with you. So do what thou wilt, as long as it's the whole of the law. That's usually the whole quote. You see what I'm saying? As long as it's the whole of the law, do as thou wilt. But there is no law beyond do as thou wilt or do what thou will. You see what I'm saying? So there is no law above your will. That's basically what he's saying. Not now law on this planet is above your divine and personal will to get shit done as a sovereign God / goddess down here. As long as it's the whole of the law. What does that mean? Or what does that mean? They talking about the Hermetic principles. You see what I'm saying? As long as you utilizing the Hermetic principles to the best of your ability, mentalism, vibration, correspondence, gender, whatever. That's what they're talking about. They're not talking about the physical law. You know, you put up with them, you tolerate them, but we all have a hidden disdain for them motherfuckers, for real, because of their weaponization against us. You see what I'm saying? The whole legalese system was weaponized to keep us locked down in this shit. They even have a law that says civilitas mortus, which literally means you are dead in the eyes of God. They call you a straw man, which is just basically mean you are a walking zombie, a walking body without a consciousness. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what they mean. They call you the Tin Man, which means you are a walking robot with no empathy. You see what I'm saying? They call you the Lion. What does the Lion represent? You are a injured warrior. You see what I'm saying? The injured warrior, which means you are a warrior with no courage. That's what that basically means. That's what an injured warrior is. An injured warrior is what? Lacking something. So this is what you got going on here. This is what they trying to tell you here. This is what you trying to tell you. So let's continue here. Within the dilemma, Ra-Hoor-Khuit is called the Lord of the Aeon, which began in 1904 according to the Limit Doctrine. And the Crown and Conquering Child, like I just said, the Crown and Conquering Child. See, the Scarlet Woman, we going back to this, the Scarlet Woman is Sophia in her Kalian war goddess of destruction form, and she come to fuck this shit up. That's basically what that is. Y'all want to know why the melanated woman angry and the melanated man angry? Is because y'all have that Sophian bloodline, that Sophian Kalian fire inside of y'all, which is a desire to destroy this corrupt matrix. That's where it's coming from. That's the Scarlet Woman inside of you. The Scarlet Goddess, who is, or the Scarlet Witches they showing you on TV. That is the Sophian energy that was prophesied in the Gnostic text in the Origin of the World story. It said she would be wearing red and purple. And it said that she would come to destroy this shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why they said she's holding abominations. She's holding the secrets, the chaos energy, the codes to destroy this shit. Basically, that's what those abominations are. The chaos codes to destroy this realm. That's basically what they talking about when they said abominations. And I already told y'all what the 7 blasphemies was. You know, those are the 7 so-called African, but we already know those are the Orishan, 7 Orishan universal principles. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, let's continue here. So the Crown and Conquering Child. According to the instructions that Crowley claimed to have received from the 8th Enochian Aether, the 5-pointed star of flame symbolizes Ra-Hoor-Khuit in certain contexts. An appellation of Ra identifying him with Horus, Heru. This name shows the two as manifestation of the singular solar force. Like I just said, solar plasma. Khuit also refers to a local form of the goddess Hathor, Heru, and Extremis, who guarded the heart of Osiris, Lord of the Underworld, also known as Asar. Kut refers to goddess Isis, or Set, as light giver of the new year, and by some accounts can also mean the fiery serpent of the crown of Ra. So you're talking about Kundalini. This last meaning serves as a title of Isis in one of the hymns to Isis Hathor at the Temple of Philae. Hathor also has the titles Uris of Ra and Great Flame. So y'all think they don't know what the fuck going on? Them have been around for over 100 years now. Y'all know that, right? They done had 100 years to study this shit and see what's really going on. So the passive aspect. The passive aspect of Heru Raha is Hor-Pa-Krat, ancient Egyptian Hor-Pa-Hared, meaning Horus the child. Har-Pa-Kared, more commonly referred to by the Greek rendering Harpocrates. So Harpocrates is Heru the child. Did y'all know that? Horus, the son of Isis, and Osiris, sometimes distinguished from their brother Horus the Elder, who was the old patron deity of Egypt. Hor represents a young boy with a child-side lock of hair, sucking his finger. The Greeks, Ovid, and the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn attributed silence to him, presumably because the sucking of the finger is suggestion of the common shh gesture. Awaz, the being who dictated the book of the law to Crowley, introduces himself as minister of Hor-Pa-Krat in the book's first chapter. Also known as the baby in the lotus, Hor-Pa-Krat is sometimes thought of as the baby Ra-Hoor-Khuit, and sometimes as the younger brother of Horus. The former interpretation in the works of Aleister Crowley portrays Ra-Hoor-Khuit in place of the Golden Dawn, Osiris/Jesus, as a model for the initiate, and thus describes attainment as a natural growth process, de-emphasizing the metaphor of death and resurrection. In the second interpretation, the Golden Dawn placed Horpar cried at the center of their hall of Ma'at, while the officers of the temple, one of whom represented Horus, revolved around him. So yeah. Then finally, so they give you the passive aspect, and they finally give you the combined form. And they call it the cry of the Aether, and Crowley's Liber 418 presents Horus the crown. And so now y'all understand what we talk about here, Heru the child, Grogu, Baby Yoda, right? And Star Wars, that's who they dealing with. So check this out. The cry of the first Aether in Crowley's Liber 418 presents Horus the crown, and conquering child is the union of many opposites. Y'all know what the first Aether is. Malkuth. Y'all know that, right? So that's here. We talking about here. It is a little child covered with lilies and roses. He is supported by countless myriads of archangels. The archangels are the same colorless brilliance, and every one of them is blind. The plasma. Below the archangels again are many, many other legions, and so on, far below, so far that they cannot pierce. And on his forehead and on his heart and in his hand is the secret sigil of the beast. Oh, what's the secret sigil of the beast? 666, melanin. Huh? So then we just said that the golden plasma is giving birth to the dark plasma, which is the secret. What they said here, the secret sigil of the beast, right? Sun and moon conjoin, and all of this, and all the sun and moon conjoin. Remember, the sun and moon is out at the same time right now. That is the sigil that they talking about. If you want to just see it in the sky, the sun and moon being seen in the sky at the same time is actually a sigil, y'all. That's what they saying here. It's actually a sigil, a seal, to summon the cosmic energies of the plasma and of the beast. What's the beast? The melanin, the dark plasma. Because the golden plasma is giving birth to the dark plasma. Oh yes. So the sun and moon conjoin is you seeing the sun and moon in the sky. The secret sigil of the beast is you seeing the sun and moon in the sky. That's the actual sigil. What is a sigil? It is a pretty much a written symbol that allows you to access a particular archetypal energy, be it fire, be it water, or some type of natural force, or the teleportation, or time manipulation, whatever. See, that's what sigils do. So the sigil in the sky, which is the sun and the moon, are out at the same time during the day, is actually the archetypal symbol that is invoking and evoking this new cosmic force that's on the planet, which is the golden plasma and the dark plasma. See, that's the balance. So this is what you got going on here. That's solar wind, baby. And these angels, which is the particles, the golden particles within the plasma, has legions of forces behind them. What's the legions? It's literally the quantum particles within the golden plasma. What's up, Lania? What's up, Sydney? The quantum particles within the golden plasma that's producing the dark plasma, which also has quantum particles within it. So peep game here. Let's see here. And on his forehead and on his heart and in his hand. So he has it on his forehead, third eye, heart chakra, and on his hand chakra. You see what I'm saying? So the forehead represents what? Third eye, wisdom. The heart represents empathy. And the hand represents will, action. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. And so it's the secret sigil of the beast, which is the sun and moon conjoined. And all of this, the glory is so great that all the spiritual senses fail, and their reflections in the body fail. This child dances not, but it is because he is the soul of the two dances, the right hand and the left hand. And in him they are one dance, the dance without motion, which is balance. equilibrium, that neutral energy that's produced from the balance of the dark feminine energies and the light masculine energies coming together in a harmonic fusion, producing this raw, powerful, infinite neutral force, or the force as they call it in Star Wars, that's rising up in you. So that's what they talking about, y'all. That's what they talking about. So you're gonna see a lot of this. Let's continue here. So now y'all understand. We got Heru Parkared, Heru Raha, also known as Heru Parkared, the warrior. So you got a lot going on. You got him in his baby form, then you got him in his warrior form. But they both one and the same. The active side is his warrior side, and the passive side of him is his feminine side. So naturally, the feminine side has the same thing going on. You have the mother, the daughter doing her thing, and then you got the Scarlet Woman fucking shit up for her. You see what I'm saying? So Nima Self-Care Abwe is the golden daughter that's being born. But the Scarlet Woman, which is Sophia Kali, is the warrior's aspect of her that has come back to fuck this shit up. Oh yeah. This is what y'all got going on here. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see here. So you get a new form of dark plasma melanin, and you get a new form of light. So you get both light codes and dark codes, melanin codes and solar codes. So yeah. Let's see here. What are the plasma webs? They are the new golden light grid that is being manifested on Mother Earth. They talk to you about the plasma webs. She talked about them as well. But now, what they not saying is there's a golden grid of light, and there is a dark grid. There's a dark grid of melanin. So there's a melanin grid, and then there's a grid of light. So there's two grids now. You see what I'm saying? There's two grids that's being weaved together like the spider, a Nancy. You see what I'm saying? Or his feminine counterpart, Aunt Nancy, as we say in the hoodoo world. So the feminine counterpart and the masculine counterpart are working together. The light grid and the dark grid. How about that? And they producing something new that's never been seen before, right? So this is what you got going on. So what are plasma life forms? They are literally solar beings, as plasma is a solar energy. So the archangels that they was just talking about in the book of the law is solar beings that are operating on a quantum level within this golden plasma, and those daemons that's operating within the melanin. So you see, they like to separate it. The angels and the demons are working together. That's what nobody's saying. Because the angels are the demons and the demons are the angels. See what I'm saying? The 72 jinn, if y'all don't want to call them demons, y'all can call them jinn. The 72 jinn and the 72 angels are the same motherfuckers. Just one is dealing with the light energy, and the other one is dealing with the melanin, the dark energy. See what I'm saying? The dark side and the light side coming together to produce this refined alchemy. So let's continue here. This magnum opus, this great work. So, what are plasma ships? They are the macabres that these plasma beings have materialized from within themselves on this plane. That's what you also seen. The blue ships. She showed you blue plasma ships. In one of my lectures, I talked about it. So she showed you those blue plasma ships. What do the blue plasma ships represent? They represent the expression of the golden plasma and the dark plasma. See what I'm saying? In a macabre form. You see what I'm saying? Who are also your ancestors and processors. Niggas not talking about that. You got ancestors, which are the beings that came before you, and you got processors, which are the beings that come after you. Both are here simultaneously. See what I'm saying? So your processors and your ancestors is here. Because we was stuck in a time loop. So the future and the past, which is your ancestors and your processors, are living outside the time loop. You see what I'm saying? They living outside the time loop. The future and the past is happening simultaneously outside the time loop. So both of them are experiencing it, and that's why they ride in the blue ship. Your ancestors, your processors, your ET family, all that, they ride in the blue ships. You know, they coming in on. So you're going to see a lot of this. You're going to see a lot of this as time goes on. So what is a plasma storm? A plasma storm is an electromagnetically charged solar storm that bursts forth in all directions, aka the Great Solar Flash. That's what we've been talking about. Now let me tell you about my solar storm dream. I had a dream that I was at work, and while I was at work, I was sitting in the shack, guard shack, chilling, and then I look up, and in the west, cause my guard shack faces the west if I'm walking out of it, right? As I'm walking out of it, I know it's the west because that's where the sun sets. So I walk out of it, and there is an electromagnetic storm forming in the atmosphere in the west. When this electromagnetic storm get through forming, that motherfucker explodes. That motherfucker explodes and bursts forth and just fucks everything up in the vicinity. It even knocks me down in the dream. But and it fucks up everything. It fucks up the guard shack. In the dream, there was an apartment complex next to it. It fucks that shit up too, y'all. It fucks up everything. But I was fine. That lets you know that you're protected because you are a chosen one down here doing the work. You see what I'm saying? The work. So yeah. So this is what's happening here. This is what's happening. So this plasma storm, this great solar flash is actually happening. And so that means that when this solar energy, this golden dark plasma finishes up formulating in the atmosphere, it's going to eventually explode. That's going to be a great solar flash. And it's going to fuck this shit up. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just an EMP. It literally fucks up buildings. You see what I'm saying? It literally fucks up the buildings around this bitch. So yeah, you see that shit in the sky, you go outside. Because it's a good chance it's going to fuck up your houses and everything. According to what happened in the dream. You see what I'm saying? The dream is as accurate as I seen it. And that motherfucker felt real as hell. When I woke up, I felt like I lived that shit. See what I'm saying? I felt like I lived it. So yeah. This is what you got going on here, y'all. This is what you got going on. So, let's continue here. What's up? What's up, Beyond? So, yeah, let's continue here. So, yeah. Where are we? Plasma in the body. Yeah. Plasma in the body is a light yellow liquid, which is connected to your solar plexus. That plasma is considered to be liquid plasma or liquid soul within the body, right? The purpose of plasma is to take nutrients, hormones, and proteins to the part of the body that needs it, right? So it shifts the body. You know, plasma is a big part of the blood, right? So it literally helps traffic the nutrients to and fro all throughout your body. So yeah, I'm not answering that, y'all. The motherfuckers always show up when I'm doing a lecture. Yeah. So yeah, plasma magnesium is the blood's vigor as it regulates blood pressure and helps keep the body healthy. You see what I'm saying? Helps keep the body healthy. So yeah, helps keep the body healthy. That's what plasma magnesium do. So that's why I told y'all to get the iron and magnesium. So yeah, so deal with that. You know, that helps recharge your plasma. That shit nasty though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit nasty as a motherfucker. But goddamn, it does help. It does help when you take it. So now, let's continue here. And it's called ionic magnesium if you want to just get you some. It's called ionic magnesium. Now, liquid soul. The plasma is, let's see here. The plasma is transforming your DNA, your genetic memory, and it is why it is the plasma in your genetic memory is why it is so sought after. The genetic memory is contained inside your plasma. That's what I wrote here. I sometimes just be scribbling, But yeah, the genetic memory is contained inside your plasma, and why it is sought after so much. There's literally a plasma bank on the other side of the mountain where I live. Like you literally can drive there, and there's literally a place where they take blood, and they extract the plasma from your blood and use it for scientific purposes. So these places are real. I have seen one with my own 2 eyes. It's literally called Plasma. I don't know the last name of the store, but the place literally said Plasma. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Wow here. So that's why it's so sought after, because the genetic material is metamorphosing, it's transmuting, it's accelerating, it's regenerating, it's mutating, it's combusting, it's doing all type of crazy shit, right? That liquid soul inside you is doing so much. That's why they want it so bad. You see what I'm saying? That's why they want it so bad, and that's why they're trying to give you these shots as well. If the motherfuckers they can't give the shots to, they want your plasma. You see what I'm saying? They know niggas. They know there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that ain't gonna take the shot. So motherfuckers they can't. That's not gonna take the shot. They want your plasma because they know what's about to happen. So for research purposes, so they can keep track of the genetic metamorphosis of your genome. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got going on. So yeah. So if you can, if it's at all possible, for all intents and purposes, keep your plasma and blood to yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you can help it. Let's see. They can use your genetic material to create many of their diseases, their experiments, and all other type of diabolical shit that they be having going on. So yeah. So they're using our genetic material to create diseases and doing diabolical experiments and gene splicing and all that other crazy shit and cloning and everything else. So they're using our DNA to do that, our genetic material, which is embedded in the liquid plasma. So yeah, definitely. So and sometimes they'll say that is the plasma in your body is clear, but it's more like a clear yellow liquid. You see what I'm saying? A clear yellow liquid. But most sources say it's a clear yellow. It's like a real fine clear yellow liquid that's connected to your solar plexus due to it being liquid soul. You see what I'm saying? Liquid soul. So now here, let's see. Iron Man 3. The Iron Man 3 movie. Oh yes. It's some heavy codes about plasma in that motherfucker. Let's get to it. Let me slide this over here. Let's get to it, y'all. The shit that they got in that motherfucker, I encourage y'all, if y'all got Disney Plus or whatever, or stream it, watch Iron Man 3. That's probably the baddest movie in the Marvel Universe right now that tells you about motherfucking plasma. You see what I'm saying? So let's get to it. In the movie, they talk about Extremis. 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 Why do they call it Extremis, y'all? Because Extremis is the plasma. The golden solar universe plasma. So they knew about this shit years before it even happened. You see what I'm saying? They know about it. They knew that this returned this Herulian energy and this Session energy. You see what I'm saying? They knew that this was coming. So the golden plasma is giving birth to the dark plasma. So Extremis is an advanced form of genetic manipulation using nanotechnology in the movie. But we all know Extremis is actually the advanced form of genetic manipulation with the literal solar program of this golden plasma and this dark plasma that's in the atmosphere now. And unlike what they've been telling you that it's coming from the east or the west, no, it's already here. It's all over the world, like Gina Marie said. The plasma is already all over the world. Now the storm may be coming from the east and the west, but the plasma itself is already motherfucking here in the atmosphere. That's why they're trying to keep it cold. Because the hotter the plasma gets, the more it radiates. The more of it you can suck up quicker, and the more it will accelerate your DNA, DEA, SNA, ANA, yada 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 yada. You see what I'm saying? So the more it will accelerate your genome as a whole. They don't want that. So they trying to keep it cold or cool. It's fucking what, late March? When have y'all ever known it to be this cool in late March? It's still snowstorms happening. in other parts of the country right now. When the fuck have you ever known to be this cold, late March and Aryan energy? This Aries now. You see what I'm saying? It ain't never been cold like that in Aries. That's because of the hard weather modifications that they got going on to keep the planet cool. Let's get back to Extremis. Extremis is an advanced form of genetic manipulation using nanotechnology. Let's see what they got to say. But we know it as advanced form of genetic manipulation and transmutation using what? The solar plasma that's been hit, and the dark plasma that's fucking hit the atmosphere that we are inhaling and breathing. It don't matter whether you in your house or outside of your house. A lot of people say, oh, you gotta be outside. You know, you just gotta be here, present at this moment in time. So yeah, you just gotta be here, present at this moment in time to get the upgrade, and that's what they don't want. That's what they don't want. So yeah, let me show y'all what they say about Extremis in the movie. So hold on here. All right, let's get it. Hold on. What this tells us. I'm gonna let him see it. Here, this is essentially an empty slot, and what this tells us is that our mind, our entire DNA, in fact, is destined to be upgraded. Hold on here. Let me show y'all that again. Let us discuss that there. Hold on. Biotech research. You see that there? That black hole, that black dot, that's your pineal gland. Yep, that's your pineal gland. But that's what it looks like inside the pineal gland. The thought bomb, the spirit bomb that I've been telling y'all about, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like inside of you. He just showed it. He said what? What did he say? What this tells us is that our mind, our entire DNA, in fact, is destined to be upgraded. Our minds, our entire DNA is destined to be upgraded. They put this shit in the movies, visual grimoires, visual spell books. They spend billions of dollars a year on movies, and this is why. Player just told you in a minute and 40 seconds what most of us has been telling you in hours and hours and hours and hours of lecture. He basically just told you have a black dot inside of you, which is your pineal, that in that black dot, these electromagnetic forces are gathering to produce a genetic alchemy which will upgrade, enhance, and even overhaul your DNA or your genome. There it is. There it is. Oh, but it gets better. Check out. Now you know what Extremis is. Project Extremis. Now let's talk about what it do. You see what I'm saying? Now that you know what it is, what did they say it do in the movie? They say Extremis grants the human body the ability to heal and regenerate from physical damages, deformities, and psychological damages. That means that if you got any physical ailments, the plasma, both light and dark, will heal you. If you got any deformities, the plasma, both light and dark, will heal you. If you got any psychological damages, the plasma, both light and dark, will heal you. Deformities means if you have something like, and psychological damages mean if you have something like Down syndrome or some shit, the plasma is going to heal that Down syndrome, that autism. You see what I'm saying? That's what they talking about here. So this is what you got going on. This is what you got going on. They also include the regrowth of several limbs in a very short time span, various physical enhancements, as well as an exothermic ability. What do we mean by exothermic? Let's talk about exothermic here. Let's look up the definition of exothermic. Y'all gotta hear this. So we can continue here, cause this shit gonna blow your mind, y'all. This shit here gonna blow your mind. What this program, this new energy on our planet really is. You now know it in deity form. You now know it in scientific terms. Now understand what it do. What's the applications and abilities of this new cosmic program on our planet. So let's see here. Exothermic. Definition. What do they say exothermic is? In chemistry, exothermic is coming about a release of heat, or a compound formed from its constituent elements with a net release of heat, or just pretty much a lot of release of heat. Exothermique, which is French, which basically means heat. You see what I'm saying? Which basically means heat. You know, endothermic is cold, but exothermic is heat. See what I'm saying? So now, let's continue here. They said, so they also include the regrowth of several limbs in a very short time span, various physical enhancements, so your physical capabilities will be enhanced, as well as an exothermic ability, the ability to generate large amounts of heat. What type of heat? Kundalini heat. You see what I'm saying? Kundalini heat. That's why a lot of y'all are getting hot. Sometimes the heat is so hot, it's cold. Endothermic. Ain't no such thing as cold weather. It's Kundalini energy that's so hot it's cold, which we know is liquid nitrogen. So you have liquid nitrogen inside of you. That's when your Kundalini energy gets so hot it's cold. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got going on. Or the yin element. Yin element don't get cold. It just the yin element ain't cold in the common sense of the word. It's the Kundalini energy that's so hot it's cold, which is liquid nitrogen. So that's what the yin element is, liquid nitrogen. The yang element is, of course, the Kundalini fire, the nitrogen, the oxygen, and the carbon combusting inside of you. So what they got? They say you got 4 genetic elements inside of you: oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, and hydrogen. Right? Hydrogen. Right? So that hydrogen, that those genetic elements can be so hot it's cold, or it can be so hot that it's super hot. You see what I'm saying? So exothermic and endothermic. That's what they mean. That's the relationship between the two. So now, Extremis uses the ability to generate extreme amounts of heat through a complex metabolic process, bioluminescence, the glow, with temperatures of up to several thousand degrees Celsius. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The nigga got so hot in the movie, he was breathing fire, y'all. The nigga was breathing fire. Hold on here. Let me show y'all what we talking about here. Let me slow it down here and show y'all some of the scenes from the movie. You feel me? Let's see here. Here we go. Check this out, y'all. That's the wrong one. Hold on. That's the right one right there.
Sweep the patrons.
Hopefully y'all can see
All will
it.
take 9-10 minutes for takedown. Well, that's great. The last time I looked, there was somebody inside of it. Afternoon, gentlemen. Hello, Colonel. Step aside. We'll get you out of there. Don't worry. Damage the armor. Yes, I will. You can fix it, right? I'm gonna take this ship up to base camp. And I'll have Potts with me. She's still in phase 2. You're not going there.
Look at that heat. Look at that ether. That plasma. That Kundalini energy.
Where are you coming out? Do not open. Do not open. Don't open. Don't open. All right, let's go. You breathing fire? Okay. It's a glorious day, Simon. This time tomorrow, I'll have the wet.
So you wondering why you sleeping and tired, even though it's the Aryan energy. You sleeping and tired because your body is reprogramming itself and adapting itself to the new plasma forces that's on the planet. Also, a lot of y'all are moving as well. With me and my homegirl talking about this recently. The chess pieces, funny, my body is black and white. The chess pieces are moving around to new locations and new environments because you're being called to go new places to do new things. You're being repositioned. Remember, we said there will come a time where you will feel the need to go new places and set up shop. You know, you're becoming cosmic nomads again. Now you've done what you need to do. You made it to the Great Convergence, and then for the last 6 months, 3 months. Let's see, December, January, February, March. Yeah, last 3 months, you dealt with the last of the energies, right? You dealt with the last of the residue energies of the Piscean age. As of today, which is actually the 24th, this will be the last of the Piscean energies for the last of those residue energies for the Piscean age. You're gonna see the last of that just wrap up. You see what I'm saying? So starting tomorrow, officially, there will be no more Piscean energies, and the Aryan energy will explode on the 20th. It usually explodes on the 25th of every month after the spring equinox cycle. So that's why you sleeping. That's why you resting so much right now. Your grass growing out of control and shit. But fuck it, you don't have the desire to do anything right now. You may just have to pay somebody to cut it right now. That's fine. You know, do what you need to do to compromise while you heal up and regenerate and go through your bodily transformations, mental, spiritual, and soulful transformation right now. So a lot of you are moving. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you are moving to new locations, nomad style, cosmic nomads now. Even I have the desire to move to a new location now. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at new locations, and all of y'all already somehow seeing the location in your mind. See what I'm saying? Of where the fuck you want to go. And it's all of a sudden, and you probably researching houses and places to go. And a lot of y'all probably wonder how I'm gonna get there. Keep working at it. For some reason, there's a lot of money on the table. Look of the Irish. You know, that's what my Leprechaun Prosperity video was about. The look of the Irish has been transferred to us now. The melanated indigenous American Nagas, and by extension, all Nagas across the planet. The look of the Irish has been transferred to us so that we can generate the prosperity needed to reposition ourselves in these new locations. So check out cryptocurrency, check out the stock market, check out the precious metal market, all of that. You can look up Abra and Coinbase apps if you want to trade cryptocurrency. You can check out TD Ameritrade, stock account if you want to trade stocks, especially in the OTC. The penny stocks right now are booming. If you want to trade precious metal, the best three metals you can get right now: gold, silver, copper. All right, why copper? Because copper is a hidden animal that we all use, but it's about to become more precious as we enter into this new Aquarian age. So the price of that gonna spike, and I don't think copper that high in the precious metal market right now. So yeah, so this is what's going on. This is what's going on. So you seen Cuz breathe fire, right? So you seen Cuz breathe fire. That's that plasma energy erupting out of him. So that dragon force, you feel me? That dragon force, Cuz around here breathing fire. They said these motherfuckers is generating up to 3,000 degrees of celestial heat from within their bodies in this TV show. And some people can't handle it, as you well know. Some people can't handle it. So they said here, Extremis users are able to consciously control the amount of heat, plasma / Kundalini energy, causing the area of the body, generating it to glow intensely, superheating the tissues, blood vessels, and nerves while outlining them inside the goddamn body. So they basically told you got abilities, but the abilities is coming from the solar plasma. But your force inside you gotta be balanced. The yin and yang energies inside you, the divine and dark feminine, and the divine and dark masculine energies. Because remember, all yin has some yang, and all yang has some yin. So you have a divine masculine and a divine feminine, and you have a dark feminine and a dark masculine inside of you to fulfill those two elements. And what's going on when you fuse those energies together? It produces this raw neutral force. The force inside you that Yoda was telling you about, that Mace Windu was telling you about, that Sil Junda was telling you about, that all the motherfucking Jedi in Star Wars and Sith in Star Wars and everybody else in Star Wars telling you about when we talk about this force. You see what I'm saying? Luke Skywalker was teaching Rey this shit in the movies. The force. What we talking about here? Well, what is it? She asked. And he says attention, a balance between all things, is an invisible energy that creates, animates, and binds all things in existence together. That's basically what he was telling her in the movie. Let's see here. I didn't put it on record before, but it's a real powerful lecture, so we're gonna put it on record here just so y'all can see it. Luke teaches Rey. So let's get it here. Alright, here we go.
Master Skywalker, we need you to bring the Jedi back because Kylo Ren is strong with the dark side of the Force. Without the Jedi, we won't stand a chance against him.
What do you know about the Force?
It's a power that Jedi have that lets them control people and make things float.
Impressive. Every word in that sentence was wrong. Lesson 1. Sit here, legs crossed. The Force is not a power you have. It's not about lifting rocks. It's the energy between all things, the tension, the balance that binds the universe together.
Okay. But what is it?
Why does it keep doing it?
Close your eyes.
Let me see that. Oh, autoplay was on. Okay. So auto lighting was on. That's what it was. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back.
Or you have. It's not about lifting rocks. It's the energy between all things, the tension, the balance that binds the universe together.
Okay. But what is it?
Close your eyes. Breathe. Just breathe. Reach out with your feelings. What do you see?
The island. Life. Death and decay. That feeds new life. Warm. Cold. Peace. Violence.
And between it all,
Balance. And energy. A force.
and inside you,
Inside me. That same force.
and this is the lesson. That force does not belong to the Jedi.
That force belongs to every goddamn body. That's the lesson. Y'all all had a force within you. So this is what was happening here. This is what was happening. This is what you have to master. Once you master this, that liquid plasma, that Kundalini energy inside you will fully come online. Thus Kundalini awakening. And now that Kundalini energy is going to heat up your body, triggering the full bioluminescent program inside you to activate, causing you to generate huge amounts of heat. Thus thine eyes full of light, thine body is full of light. Once thine body become full of light and plasma, then thine auric field, because it begins to seep out of you, then seep out of you into your electromagnetic auric field, and now thine auric field, or thine being, is full of light. Thus you become like the sun. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on. This was happening in this particular show, in this particular movies. The Star Wars, the Marvel, they've been telling us this shit for a minute. But now it means something because we are in the prophesied time. So yeah, let's continue here. Now you talk about extremist overload. If there's not enough melanin in the body, then there will be a plasma overload, and a person will spontaneously combust. In other words, if your melanin ain't purified, and you've done the work, and you ain't conscious to a certain degree, then the melanin inside you will once it combust, because everybody gonna experience the combustion. Thus, what they say in the Bible, everybody will experience him in the sky. Everybody's seeing this plasma in the sky right now, starting to see it. So not the ETs, but the plasma. You see what I'm saying? The ETs are here to help guide you as this event is happening. But the plasma itself is the energy, the being that everyone in the sky will witness. Great and old, rich and poor, and some of them, once the energy gets so hot, so strong, they will run into the caves. That's the cabal. That's the elites running into the caves to escape the heat. But here's the thing: the cosmic plasma is linking with the planetary soul, and now she is Kundalini awakening, and the plasma within her body is erupting all throughout her. So that's why the ground is hot right now. That's why the ground is just as hot, if not hotter, than the sky. You see what I'm saying? So this is what's happening. So motherfuckers is around here spontaneously combusting. Number one, because they don't belong here in the first place. Number two, these niggas ain't got no souls. Number three, they empty vessels, and a lot of them are vibrating on extra low frequencies, so they getting their ass wiped out. Perfect example. It's two videos I want to show y'all here. So let's check this out here. Let's check this out. They show you this in Iron Man 3. Let's check this one out first.
Mom, I need to call you back. Something magical is happening. Stark is in my van. Where's fine? Okay. I get a lot of this. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Can I just say?
What do you want? Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have like pattern my whole look after.
A little something from some hard data files. I don't have enough juice. I need you to jump on.
Excuse me.
What would you regard as the defining moment of your life?
Well, I think that'd be the day I decided not to let my injury beat me.
Please state your name for the camera.
Ellen Brandt.
Okay, so the injections are administered periodically. Addiction will not be tolerated, and those who cannot regulate it will be cut from the program. Once misfits, cripples, you are the next iteration of human evolution.
Everybody, before we start, I promise you, looking back at your life, there will be nothing as bitter as the memory of that glorious risk you prudently elected to forego. Today is your glory. Let's begin.
Limbs regenerate.
Bomb's not a bomb when it's a misfire. This stuff doesn't always work, right, pal?
Yeah, so as you can see, he says in the movie that when the genetic code, when the new program when it gives up on you, he said when it gives up on you, then that shit, when it gives up on you, you spontaneously combust. Or if you overload, you spontaneously combust. Basically, if you ain't balanced in your divine feminine and masculine energies, and you snap around here. That's why you gotta keep yourself balanced minded around here, stable minded, neutral minded. That's why I tell people don't focus on being positive or negative. Focus on being neutral, because when you too far to the edge of either, you risk this spontaneous these erotic combustions within inside of you, whether you in rage or you too far in serenity. Like Professor Xavier said in X-Men First Class, you got true power, true wisdom, true energy lies somewhere in between rage and serenity. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. So when the genetic code, when the plasma codes starts to install itself inside your genome, and it gives up on your genome because you're missing something, like these drones, like these clones, like these RoboCops, and all other walk-ins on the planet and shit that don't supposed to be here, they gonna spontaneously combust, which is what's happening all over the planet. Nobody's just talking about it. But, and I may just look for a video for y'all here in the real world. Let me see here. Spontaneous combustion of humans. Cause this been happening all over the world, but I don't know if they're gonna be brave enough to put a video up of it. But you never know. YouTube, as Brother Will said, YouTube University. Never know around here. They say it's 3 cases. Well, now wait, they may have put something on here.
Frank Baker is a decorated Vietnam War veteran. He has 2 Purple Hearts and a Gallantry Medal. But his closest brush with death was not on any battlefield. It was right here in Vermont. time, he spoke about the horrific events of June 1995.
We were getting ready for fishing. We were sitting on the couch the day before the Derby. Everything was great. Pete was sitting next to me. We were having one hell of a time. And all of a sudden...
It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Frank was freaking out, making me freak out.
What's going on here? Hold
I
on,
was
y'all.
in sheer panic. All I could do was try to fight it. I was petrified. I had no idea what was taking place in my body. None.
Oh yeah, they didn't want y'all to see that. For some reason, my phone just blacked out. Y'all heard the sound, but y'all ain't seen that, right? Now, of course, I understand the suspense, but wait a minute now. What's happening here? Why we ain't seeing nothing?
Sitting on the couch the day before the Derby. Everything was great. Pete was sitting next to me. We were having one hell of a time. And all of a sudden...
It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Frank was freaking out, making me freak out.
I was in sheer panic. All I could do was try to fight it. I was petrified. I had no idea what was taking place in my body. None.
Eventually, Pete and Frank managed to extinguish the flames and get Frank to a doctor. For Frank, this was only the beginning, and the medical profession were no help.
The doctor was completely baffled, and he said, looking at it, Frank, this burned from the inside out. And he said, I've never, ever seen anything like this.
Yet Frank was nowhere near any source of heat or flame.
It wasn't smoking. There were no flames around. There was no lights on, no microwaves. All that was coming in was the sun from the far end of the house when this happened.
Frank Baker appears to fit all the criteria for survival of partial spontaneous human combustion, and he's had to deal with it. He's had to come to terms with something that was said to be impossible, something that could not happen.
Damn. So them niggas did a whole documentary on a nigga just partially spontaneously combusting. Hell yeah, they don't talk about that. Spontaneous human combustion. Shit, this nigga literally caught on fire. Nobody talking about it. And this was 1995. You see what I'm saying? This is 1995 now. This nigga partially spontaneously combusted. Why y'all think they cooling off the planet? Now in the movie, let's get back to the movie. I just want to show y'all the real world shit. Let's get back to the movie. In the movie, this happens as well. Just to show y'all the right brain and the left brain. It happening both in mythology and in reality. Nah, we can skip some of this.
You call the party's over, start you and your jump. Let me understand it.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, buddy.
What are you doing, buddy? You out by yourself, little date date night? See your favorite chick flick, maybe? Yeah, a little movie called The Party's Over, starring you and your junkie girlfriend. Here's a ticket.
No kidding. That don't belong to you.
So as y'all can see, the nigga spontaneously combusted. Cause your body gonna be emitting 3,000 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, not Kelvin, but Celsius around this bitch. I don't know which one hotter, Kelvin or Celsius. I need to check. But yeah, this happened. So let's continue here. Let's continue. So now y'all seen it in reality and y'all seen it in mythology. So now motherfuckers can't tell you that niggas ain't around here spontaneously combusting. Niggas been spontaneously combusting since 95. Since 90. We now know we can track it back to the origin of at least 1995. My niggas, it's 2021. So 95 to 2015 is 20 years. So yeah, add another 6. So 26 years, spontaneous cases of spontaneous combustion have been going on for the last 26 years, y'all. Yeah, that's a quarter of a century. All right, where are we? Aldrich Killian in the movie is the Orishan god Ogunju, which is the god of fire and volcanoes, which is why he breathed in fire. He the only one showed was portrayed breathing fire in the movie. Hold on. Here's the god Ogunju right here. The Orishan god of fire, volcanoes, and deserts. Also, Maya Hansen is said shot, the goddess of writing, science, and mathematics, who created Extremis in the movie. There you go, said shot writing in the pyramid. So let's continue here. Extremis users can be easily recognized through thermal imaging as they have a much higher heat signature, which is why they've been training their military to use thermal radiation. They've been training what's up, Will? What's up, Rupert? They've been training their military to use thermal senses. You see what I'm saying? Thermal vision, so they can see us. You see what I'm saying? But as we heating up, we're gonna have a higher and brighter heat signature. So let's continue here. Let's see, Extremis users. Let's see. They say in the movie, Extremis users can be shot in the heart, which is why they're attacking your heart chakra. They're attacking your empathy. They can also be shot in the brain, which is why they calcify your pineal gland and other major organs and glands in your body. So they basically attacking the holy temple inside of you, the body, right? So that to stop this genetic evolution, mainly your heart and your brain. You see what I'm saying? Man in your heart and your brain, your pineal. They're trying to best to calcify. Calcify just means they're trying to freeze your pineal. And they're trying their best to, once they freeze it, to degenerate as much as possible, cause entropy process. And of course, empathy, fuck up your heart chakra, emotional archons running around, getting in relationships with the men and women, fucking them up, destroying them, you know, don't want them to find their true mates, their twin souls, none of that shit, you see what I'm saying? And by the time you find your twin souls, you so tired of being in a fucked up, you so tired from being in fucked up relationships that you just be like, I don't even want to deal with this shit now. You see what I'm saying? So it takes a hurdle just for you to connect when you do find your twin soul / twin flame to connect with them. So that's what you got going on here. So it's all part of the plan to keep you fucked up down here. Keep you fucked up. So now let's see. Next. What is Extremis? It is the new cosmic golden plasma and dark plasma that's hit the planet, which is why Extremis users in Iron Man glowed orange gold. They glow the orange goldish color in the show. So what they do to stop Extremis? They sent Iron Man and War Machines, their contracted super soldiers, to stop the rise of the plasma warriors and warriors and the dragon force that was prophesied to return during the last day cycle. You see what I'm saying? During these last days. So let's show you what's going on. So you see what? You see a Gunju, and he was whooping. I mean, I ain't never seen Iron Man get his ass kicked like he got his ass kicked in this movie. What's his name? Killian was whooping his ass. Literally, they called him Kill. You see what I'm saying? Called him Killian. The cosmic killer. The cosmic killer. You see what I'm saying? Cosmic destroyer. That's basically what they're saying. Play on words. But he whooped his ass. I ain't never seen Iron Man get his ass stumped like Killian stumped his ass in this movie. I mean, I was like, damn, he been manhandling you. Hey, he could barely beat the goddamn lackey. You know, the second in command. Let alone Killian. Killian was whooping his ass all through the movie. You see what I'm saying? So let's see some of it. See, you know, see the super soldiers trying to save the president, or that's representing saving America.
Brace yourself.
Got the black man saving America, using his melanin.
Look damn good, Mr. President. But I'm gonna need that suit back. President is secure, Tony. I'm clearing the area. Nice work. Ready, sir? What do you mean, ready? I got you. Relax. I
ever, Tony. It's a pity. I was so close to having her. Perfect. Okay, wait. Slow down. You're right. I don't deserve her. Here's where you're wrong. She was already perfect. Nervous? Do me a favor and blow Mark 42.
And he survived that, by the way. Just to show you how powerful he was. Yes, he had a dragon tattoo too, third son. He sure did. He had a dragon tattoo. Then you know he was channeling the dragon force. What's the dragon force? That's a full body Kundalini awakening, like I've been telling y'all. You got little Kundalini, which is the Kundalini serpent, and you got the big Kundalini, which is the Kundalini dragon, the last dragon. Now y'all see what we talking about here when we said the last dragon. You have the little Kundalini, which is a partial Kundalini awakening. That's when the serpent rises, that's called around your root chakra, rises up through your spine into your mind, bursts out of your third eye, and bursts out of your crown chakra. And it rewires your whole body, causing the full body bioluminescence. You see what I'm saying? Then you got the Kundalini energy wrapped around your Earth Star chakra at the base of your below your feet. It's about 3 inches below your feet, 3 to 5. I said 3 to 5 inches, depending on the person and the height and everything. But it's wrapped around your feet, and how you awaken that is you breathe through your feet, the soles of your feet. Breathe through the soles of your feet, and you breathe through the soles of your feet. That qigong, and once you activate that, then the Kundalini energy from your Earth Star chakra will start rising up through the soles of your feet, through the chakras, through the soles of your feet, up through your body, all the way up to the top of your head and all throughout your body. That's a full body Kundalini awakening, which is the Kundalini dragon. You see what I'm saying? The Kundalini dragon. So you got the Kundalini serpent, partial Kundalini awakening, Kundalini dragon, full body Kundalini awakening. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's when you able to tap into a lot of this, your force abilities, like Cuz just now, like Killian was doing in Iron Man 3. I encourage y'all to go watch that if y'all ain't never seen it before. Iron Man 3 was explosives, because I ain't never seen Iron Man and War Machine get their asses whooped. Like they got their asses whooped when they came up against them cosmic dragons. When they came up against them cosmic dragons, they was getting their ass slayed, throw it all over this motherfucker for 2 hours. 2 hours. Actually, the woman had to beat this nigga. Tony Stark couldn't even beat this nigga. The woman had to beat him, and she had the dragon force flowing through her veins. That's the only reason she could beat him, cause she had the dragon force flowing through her. But she was a traitor. She wanted to. She was a super soldier. See, that's what they trying to do. They trying to create artificial super soldiers that work for them. So anybody who may awaken this, another reason for this vaccine, they try to create artificial super soldiers that work for them, like our Tony Stark's girlfriend, who fight against us. You see what I'm saying? That's the only motherfucker who can beat him. Only a God can take down another God. You see what I'm saying? The David and Goliath story. What y'all don't know is David was God. Goliath was his monstrous self that he had to defeat and conquer and master. You see what I'm saying? And the slingshot, the electroluminescence that burst out of your third eye, he shot that and hit the giant well in his third eye, and he died. Or thus David conquered his monstrous, gigantic, melanated force. That's basically all this story means. See what I'm saying? The conquering of his melanated force. And what David had to do, David had to tap deeply into his own cosmic force, his own celestial energies within him, to accurately shoot that slingshot to defeat Goliath. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what you got going on. That's what you got going on. So yeah. So that's all they're trying to do, create super soldiers to fight against us. That's what the vaccines are. That's what everything are. Now that messenger RNA and all that. That's what they for. They're trying to create their own undead army to fight against the cosmic chosen ones, the perfected zombies, the solar gods and goddesses who have absorbed and been refined and transmuted by this solar dark plasma or this dark solar plasma. They even got games coming out called Dark Soul. See what I'm saying? Dark Soul, dark plasma, and gold plasma. You see what I'm saying? Dark Soul. See what I'm saying? So yeah. So this what you got going on. There you go, Desiree. Hell, it's so serious. The CDC got fucking. They got a section on the CDC website that teaches you of how to survive a fucking zombie apocalypse. Come on now. The CDC, so-called professionals. What's up, Lady Chia? What's up, Helen? These so-called professionals now literally got a guide on how to survive the zombie apocalypse. I already proved y'all that zombies real. And they've been getting medications and drugs and shit too. And now these niggas dead on the inside, and they've been taken over by archons, and they're in a zombified state. Right? So yeah, so that's what they trying to do. They trying to artificially create their own zombie war, zombie apocalypse. So yeah. So zombie Armageddon. To counteract the plasma apocalypse, or try to take advantage of it, because they know we are naturally transmuted. Now these dumb motherfuckers could just leave the planet. They could just leave. They don't want to do that. They want to try to fight something that has nothing to do. This ain't even got nothing to do with them. That's the crazy part. They could have been gone. You see what I'm saying? This ain't even got nothing to do with them. This is our time. So for this cosmic awakening, this cosmic regeneration, this cosmic celebration and transmutation of the new realm. Shit, you may go to sleep one day and wake up in a whole new realm after you finish this magnum opus, this great work down here. Mission accomplished, my nigga, and go wherever you supposed to go, and then come back here and fuck some shit up, or whatever we gonna do with this planet during the Great Infinity War. So yeah. So yeah. In finale. So there you go. In finale. The plasma Armageddon is happening as we speak. They are going to try to continuously cool off the planet to keep us from generating the 3,000 degrees Celsius of plasma energy that we are supposed to be harnessing, generating, and emitting at this time, like the Extremis users in Iron Man 3. So there y'all go. There y'all go. There it is. There it is. There it is, y'all. Solar wind, baby. Solar wind. So now y'all know what's going on. That's the solar update for this time period. We'll keep you updated to the best of our abilities. So yeah, because a lot's about to be happening now. We in this new age. So stay tuned. We're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep working at it. So that pretty much ends the lecture. Any questions? Any questions? Sharing what energy the sun is giving out. I'm gonna say you asking what energy the sun giving out right now. Sun is kicking out. Depending on which sun you talking about, it's 9 of them now. Motherfuckers ain't talking about that there's more than. There's not just 2 suns in our solar system. Our sun is no longer a binary solar system. What is 9 in sacred geometry? I think it's like what? Hexa is 6, octa is 8. So whatever 9 is, 9-sided shape. What do you call a 9-sided shape again? Let me see here. Let's see. 9-sided shape. Nine-sided shape. Nona gun. So yeah, Nona gun. So you got 9 different frequencies, which is Nona gun in your energy plus Mother Earth. So it's really 10. So it's really 10 if you count Mother Earth, because you receive energies from her as well. So let me put in 10-sided shape. Yeah, so that's your own Mother Earth right now. A decagon. So yeah, so decagon, 10 decagonal energies from 10 different suns, Mother Earth from below, and the other 9 suns in the celestials upgrading you right now with their own particular energies. 9 in the cosmos, 1 below your feet. Come on now. 10 as above, so below. As within, so without. Plus your own soul. You see what I'm saying? We're not even counting our own soul. We're just talking about the ones outside of us right now. Our own soul. But we all know that the universe and the planet resonates with what's going on inside us. So whatever going on out in the cosmos, automatically going on in our soul. So we're going to say our soul is 0. Yeah, we're gonna say soul is our own personal soul is 0. The 0 point, right? The 0 energy, 0 point energy, right? And the other 10 energies that come out, that manifest outside of it. So it's 10 sons of God, right? 10 sons of God. You know, they can be masculine and feminine, because Mother Earth is a feminine energy. But Ratan is a masculine energy. Nibiru is a feminine energy. Septarium is a feminine energy. Utu is a feminine energy. There's a few other sons. Some are masculine, some are feminine, you know. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but it's 10 of them in all. I went over them before in another video, but it's all soul, baby. It's all soul. So, there you go. Hope that answered the question. Sharing. Let's see here. Khalid, can you talk about cloud dispersion, atmokinesis? Yes. Oh yeah, I did a video on this some time ago. Y'all go check that out on my YouTube, where I was manipulating clouds and bursting clouds with my chi, with my mind. So y'all wanna go check that out? You know, you got nothing to do. It's on my YouTube channel. Just type in Meltdown Order atmokinesis. But yeah, you can watch the Man Who Stared Goats. He show you how to do it in there as well if you want a mythological reference to it. But yeah, it's basically the ability to use your chi to manipulate the atmosphere. For the most part, basically. That's all you're doing. Manipulating the atmosphere. Controlling it with your mind. That's all. You know, altering it to do what you want it to do. Because you have that gift. Do as thou wilt, right? Do as thou will. So, Black Dynamite, can the nanos be reprogrammed once injected into the body? Of course. You can reprogram anything. But they're going to fight against you, though. Star Wars. See what I'm saying? Star Wars. The resistance was the genetically modified organisms, whereas the Empire was the true organism. The Empire was the holy black body, the melanin body, propio-melanocortin signaling system. So yeah, them GMOs gonna always fight against your system, your program. You see what I'm saying? Your natural biological function. That's what they do. So yeah, but yeah, you could possibly reprogram them, but it's gonna take great effort because they're gonna always fight against you. They're gonna always turncoat. Money, I thought Mother Gaia was awakening as of March 20th. Yes, I've just talked about that. Mother Gaia is awakening. Y'all are sleeping a lot, regenerating, getting ready for this fiery explosion that begins tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So we just finished up the transitional period, the cusp, as we call it in astrology, between from Pisces to Aries to Pisces. So yeah, now you finished it. This is the last day for that energy. Tomorrow y'all gonna wake up and that energy gonna explode. You see what I'm saying? From that point on. So y'all gonna be feeling that for money. Y'all gonna be really feeling that. So yeah. Polo, there's no such thing as a solar system. The solar system is inside you. Soul system. You see what I'm saying? The planet is outside of you. It's just a holographic reflection of what's already going on inside of you. So yes, even the ETs is your cosmic family on other planes of existence. So yes, there is a such thing as a solar system, a universe, a galaxy. You see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? Just like it's a such thing as this table is an illusion in the sense that it can be destroyed and subject to termination, but it's real in the sense that you're actually experiencing it. Like this table here is a real table that I'm experiencing. It's hard. You got this sheet on it, this pen. You see what I'm saying? I can tell you it's cool. You know, I can take it off. I can do things with it. I can manipulate it. So it's real in a relative sense. But as far as illusionary, it's subject to termination. We know the real world, there is no such thing as termination. It's eternal. So the real realm of pleroma. So yeah. So there you go. So Khalid always supposed to moon gaze. You want to moon gaze. That's up to you. The Outriders video game deals with beings getting hit with a plasma storm and receiving powers. I tagged you in my Bobby Walker page. It comes out April 1st. It is a good story and gameplay too. Alright, Robert. I had to check that out. Song Boss Hall, is this really the planet Orion? You know, Orion is his own constellation. We are our own planet doing our own thing. They their own realm doing their own thing. So yeah. So there you go, Beyond. You have to bring your organs, your cells to harmony, balance. What's up, one? My money. Are the Anunnaki still here? Yes, they're not going anywhere. Evelyn, what are we going to feel exactly? You're going to start feeling extreme amounts of heat from within you. Your Kundalini is going to get stronger and stronger as time goes on. You see what I'm saying? So it's Kundalini heat. See what I'm saying? Kundalini heat. So once you, of course, even after the full body big Kundalini awakening, you still have levels of Kundalini consciousness that still exceed that level of Kundalini consciousness. So it goes on forever. You know, you can achieve as many levels of Kundalini consciousness as you want. But in regards to the world we living in right now, you're going to feel Kundalini heat. And sometimes that heat may be so hot it's cold. Liquid nitrogen, like I said. So that's what you're going to be feeling, Evelyn. Huge amounts of Kundalini heat that's being generated from within you. Like I said, in the movie Iron Man 3, they said the Extremis users was generating 3,000 degrees Celsius. Now, let's do that. Let's do that. 3,000 degrees Celsius here. Let's type that in. So, $3,000 degrees Celsius is 5,432 degrees in Fahrenheit. You see what I'm saying? So that's how hot you're going to be. Let me see how hot it is in Kelvin. $3,000 degrees Celsius is 3,273.15 degrees in Kelvin. So it's over 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit and a little bit over 3,200 degrees Kelvin. So yeah. So I think Kelvin is the hottest. Yeah, I think Kelvin is the hottest. Or Celsius may be the hottest because it's the lowest number, right? So Celsius is the hottest. Kelvin the second hottest, and Fahrenheit the third hottest. But yeah, but in Fahrenheit, which is what we usually use down here on Earth, it's 5,432 degrees. That's what you're supposed to be emitting once you come into your full plasmic awakening. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be emitting 5,432 degrees Celsius, 5,432 degrees Fahrenheit minimum. Minimum. That's the minimum of what you're going to be emitting as a solar cosmic being down here. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, to reach they won't say we'll start the fire at the nursing home. You'll hear somebody probably spontaneously combusted. Shit, they don't tell you what it is. Then yeah, 9 out of 10, somebody combusted around here. Oh yeah, all the women gonna feel the energy, Evelyn, due to y'all being feminine representatives of this Kundalini awakening down here. So yeah. So yeah. Rosa, how long is this event going to last? And are black people the only ones receiving the energy? Will we become immortal? Well, let me ask one question at a time. How long is this event going to last? It's going to last for the next few thousand years. You see what I'm saying? For the next few thousand years, well into the golden age of the next cycle. You see what I'm saying? The next golden age, I think, is supposed to last for the next 28,000 years and some change. See what I'm saying? You know, minimum. We're just gonna say minimum, at least 28,000 years. You know, and our black people, the only ones receiving the energy. If you have a soul, you still can receive the energy. You see what I'm saying? If you have a soul, you still can receive the energy. Will we become immortal? Yes, we will become immortal. Yes, we will become immortal. That's why they're releasing all these movies. What they got coming out in November? The Eternals. DC. I think the Eternals is DC or is it Marvel? Whichever one. The Eternals are coming out right on time. You know, suspiciously. They released the Eternals of all things coming out. And the reason why they're releasing the Eternals is to let you know these immortals are coming. And we can't do shit about it. So yeah. We can't do nothing about it. So yeah. Amanda, how do you know if you're a star seed? Oh, you can just look it up. The symptoms of being a star seed. Once you read what the different stars, you know, connections of being a star seed, you pretty much can figure it out on your own, intuit it yourself that you're a star seed. You see what I'm saying? But if you here on my page, yeah, it's a pretty good chance you're a star seed. You know, only star seeds are attracted to this kind of information. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Trick Elmo, how do you know if you have a soul? You can do a soul meditation, which is your soul sits inside the core of your being behind the heart chakra. If you want a perfect example, go watch Avatar. Remember when Aang or Korra, whichever one you prefer, went inside their heart chakra and they went into a black hole. That black hole is the vortex to your inner melanin realm. In there, you should see your deity form, which is actually an all-black carbon being. And this all-black carbon being is going to be holding a giant glowing orb. This is your soul. This is your soul. And you can walk up to it and talk to your soul and talk to that being inside of you. So yeah, you do that for what you call a soul meditation. So yeah. If you go inside that black hole and you see a giant being, dark being, carbon being inside of you, holding a giant orb-like figure, golden orb-like figure, you have a soul. You have a soul. So yeah, immortal life. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. Share this with your friends. Let them know what it is. You know. Y'all wanna hit me up with Dr. Your books or the Sacred Chants or anything like that. Just holler at me. You can either email me or hit me up in Messenger for the list, the book list, or you just want the sacred names, come holler at me. If y'all want to check out my other occult lectures, hit me up on YouTube at the Bell Night Order. And if you just want to donate, you can Cashapp me at mcjnetwork. And I'm out. Peace.